Remember to remain seated upright with your seatbelt tightly fastened at all times.
These people are about to experience the tallest and fastest thrill ride in the world.
Head back and hold on.
They are going to be blasted up 420 feet at 120 miles an hour in just 8 seconds.
Very scared.
Gotta hold on tight here. Keep arms down, head back, and hold on. Waiting for the Christmas tree to count down. We're about to go. Here we go! Yeah, baby! 420 feet to the top! 420 feet! Over the top! Coming down!
Oh my goodness.
We're going to go straight down, corkscrewing! 120 miles an hour! That's it! Holy cow! The best ride ever!
Today's thrill seekers demand more extreme kicks than ever before. Each year, theme parks spend millions of pounds satisfying this desire by building faster, taller and scarier rides, which promise ultimate speeds, ultimate G-forces and ultimate thrills. This has been made possible by new propulsion technologies using pneumatics, electromagnetics and hydraulics, which have allowed designers to create a new breed of ultimate thrill rides. Imagine a phenomenal 3 seconds of weightlessness. Being catapulted head over heels towards concrete 100 feet below you. Or dangling in mid-air as you fly like a bird. Spinning on 3 axes as you tumble and somersault in mid-air.
3, 2, 1.
Or accelerate faster than a Ferrari and then twist 450 degrees. For the new breed of ultimate rides, the only constraints on the designer's imagination are the limits of technology and the limits of human physiology. Leading the new generation of ultimate rides was Superman the Escape. In 1999, it broke the world record for the fastest and tallest thrill ride. Driven by 2,000 horsepower and precise computer programming, Superman's 6-ton trains accelerate from 0 to 100 miles an hour in 7 seconds. That's 2.5 seconds faster than a Porsche 911 Turbo. Passengers are propelled along a 900-foot horizontal track towards a vertical tower.
We wanted to do 2 things. We wanted to build the fastest thrill ride anywhere in the world and break the 100-mile-an-hour barrier. And we wanted to be the tallest thrill ride in the world, and we did that when we came out at 415 feet.
The incredible momentum created by the launch carries the train up the 415-foot tower, higher than a 41-story building. As the train nears the top of the tower, gravity overcomes momentum and the passengers return to Earth backwards. Once the train returns to the horizontal track, the same motors that launched it act as brakes to bring it to a smooth stop. To achieve the astonishing acceleration, Superman's creators looked beyond the accepted propulsion methods. Since the 1850s, traditional roller coasters, like this wooden one, have relied on gravity as a propulsion system. The speed of the ride was dependent on the height of the first drop. To achieve the 415 feet world record, Superman would have had to have had a first drop of more than 800 feet. It would also require a huge amount of space.
If you wanted to have a traditional roller coaster with a normal lift that you're used to seeing, in order to get a 415-foot height, your lift would have to be in excess of 800 feet long. And when you take into account that a chain is going to have to go up that lift and down that lift and the other configurations it's going to need, the weight of the chain alone is going to require motors and gearboxes and arrangements that would just make it practically impossible to use conventional chain to do.
To get round these problems, Superman's designers chose a revolutionary propulsion system, linear synchronous motors. These electromagnetic motors were developed to launch missiles as part of the Star Wars defense system.
The linear synchronous motor challenge was a tremendous challenge, actually. It had never been used in any commercial application at all. There had been some work in a military application for linear synchronous motors. So when we brought it in and started to apply it, we had a lot of obstacles to overcome.
The secret behind linear synchronous motors is magnetism. Magnets on the track repel opposing magnets on the bottom of the train, lifting it up, so the train floats on a frictionless magnetic field. To create forward momentum, computers control the polarity of the magnets in the track so that they alternately attract and repel the magnets in the train. This rapid attraction and repulsion means Superman's motors both push and pull the train forwards. This system is so effective it can accelerate the train to 108 miles an hour in just 7 seconds.
We're pulling the car through the front of the magnet and pushing the car out the back of the magnet. That requires a tremendous amount of processor speed and the ability to switch large amounts of electricity in order to make that electromagnet do it. Coming up with a computer network that was reliable enough and quick enough to make that switch gear move that power in the motors was the challenge that we had.
Go!
Superman riders experience the sensation of being pinned to their seat, followed by the feeling of weightlessness. These sensations are what provide the thrill in thrill rides, and what creates them are G-forces. A few G-forces can be exhilarating, but the human body can only endure so much before we pass out. And in extreme circumstances, G-forces can even kill. Human beings all live daily with G-force. A force of 1 G is the force of the Earth's gravitational pull that a person feels when they're at rest on the Earth's surface. In other words, a person would feel their normal weight. However, when an individual experiences higher than 1 G, they feel heavier, equivalent to the number of Gs. At 3 Gs, they would feel 3 times as heavy. When a person feels weightless, they're experiencing 0 G. Tim Burkhart explains.
When a rider rides Superman, there's obviously 2 prominent G-forces that they're going to experience, positive Gs and negative Gs. The positive Gs really are what you feel during that tremendous boost of acceleration. You're just being pushed back into the seat, and you get that feeling of rocket launch or being launched off an aircraft carrier or riding in a race car. It's just a great feeling being pushed back into the seat. And then conversely, when you're coming down the drop, those forces work the opposite direction and are negative forces that create the weightless feeling. And again, on Superman,